Welcome back to CMS Academy. The last tutorial you have covered about the category. Now I want us to discuss the configuration. The first part is where now you have the administrators. You can click where you have the administrators, and again under the administrators you can see you are being given some of the protection that is needed for a HT access file. These are the recommendations that they have been given, so you have to make those recommendations. Then at this point you can add some several people. Maybe if you want your work just to be a manager, then some people just to be managing your website, to be adding the product categories, customizing the content, adding basic page, and maybe communicating with the customers. This is now where now you have to add some subsidiary people. So you just click where you have the insert and click insert. Then under this insert here, it is told please enter a new administrator. Please enter a new administrator with it related data. You also have to give the username of that administrator. This administrator is a person who must have registered in your website. You want him to have some right of accessing your website. Then you also have to have the password of that administrator. Though they are the person that will be accessing your website and making some modification at your expense. Then you also have, you can protect with the HT access password if you wish, and maybe if you don't wish, maybe you can leave it blank. Then you can click where you have the position save. And at this point, if maybe you had added one, it now could have been added here. And now you could be having some several administrators in your website. So that's how you add some other administrators. Then the next part is where you have the cache. This cache is the one that will be tracking how the people are interacting with your website, and also how those people will be interacting with the content of your website. So you can check how they are by editing. You can using cache features, you can say it is true, you can use them. So you just click yes, and it means now the cache has been enabled. So you'll be in a position to track and track the customer's address, their location, and where they are coming from, and the traffic which is coming from them. Then the other part is now you have the customer's details. These are some of the fields the customer have to enter so that he or she will be registered in your website and will be in a position now to buy from you. You have the gender, you also have the date of birth, you also have the suburb, you also have the state. These are some of the fields that you need the customers maybe to enter for you to purchase, so that it will be easier again for you to be in a position to identify your customers by the genders. So you can maybe get if you are going to offer more product of the male or even more product of the female, depending with the number of the gender that you have registered. You can even track the company where they come from. You can also have the state. These are the maybe you can get maybe in a way to get the state of where customers are coming from, so that you can be in a position maybe to give them even a discount if maybe some much of your customers are coming from one area. The other part of configuration is now you'll be having the download. So at this point you can click where you have enable download. These again will be used if you'll be offering virtual products. Maybe you want them to download a movie, you want them to download not just a movie but a file, a photo. This is where now you have to click enable download for them. Then you also have to give them the delay If you have sent them a link, after that link will going to expire after 7 days. If they not have downloaded, they have now to contact you so that you can reset the account, or again they can pay again so that there will be that their download link may be active. Then you also have to give the number of maximum download, so that maybe a customer, you can limit some downloads so that the customer does not download much from your website, which again can make your website not to be sustainable, or maybe make it crash due to the search traffic from one user. So this one now you will be customizing now the download. The other part is where now you have the email options. Under the email option, you can see these are some of you can be verifying the people who be subscribing, or maybe registering with your website as customers. You can verify their email through these means. The other parts where you have now the compression. If you have a file and or even the photos, if you want to compress them, this one will be clicking compress. Maybe you can even edit and see. Let's see. You can compress. Maybe when you compress file, this again is going to reduce your bandwidth, so that if you have not been offered unlimited bandwidth with your website, again it will reduce such errors. You also have the compression level. These are at level 5. It is going to be compressed maybe 5, maybe by half. This is the level. You also have the images. These are the directory that your product images are going to be stored. So again and again, you will also be accessing them. If you want to be sharing some photos, this is again the directory that maybe you have to store all your images. My internet is behaving unwell, so let's see what's the problem. So this is again where you have to set you have to edit all of them. You have to edit their width. You also have to the size, the image required. These are some of the extension. Let's see. I don't know, my internet is behaving unwell, and the speed is about 0.7 kb, so that's the reason it is very slow. And now we have the image required. You can click edit. So enable to display broken images, good for development. That's about the images. There you can also have the login. Then when you have this login, you can see some of these are some of the customization that you can make. You can store the database query. You can also display the pages past time. That's the time that is taken by a user to be the user to be in that page. You can also have the destination. You also have the customize the date and the format that is going to be given, and also the time that the user have stayed in a certain page. You also have the minimum value. Let's see what they contain. These are some of the product expected, the manufacturer list. You can also have these are the maximum, the maximum of them. These are, you can also get the product in a shopping cart. They have been given 99 to be the maximum. You also have the order history. For maybe for a user, you also have been given to be 10. Customer order box. Also purchase. These are the product that have also been purchased. No, sometimes you can give 100 products. You are offering maybe 100 products on your website, and you want your customer to see maybe those products that maybe have been purchased earlier by previous customers. So you don't have to give much to customers, because again the customer will be confused. So you have to give at least 6. You also have to have the best sellers, the new product listing, the categories, palu, the selection of product on special, and then the new reviews, B6, the range of manufacturer name. You also have the manufacturer select size. You also have the manufacturer list. Have to be only one, don't have to be several of them. You also have the new product module. Have to be just 9 product only. Then the other one you have the page link. You also have the search result. If you are searching a certain product in a website, the customer only need to get only 20 option of that search. So that's about the maximum. It is also the same as a minimum. You have to set the minimum amount of the list, also the product purchase, the order history, so that the customer will not be in a position maybe to access some of them. Let's see. In my internet is behaving so bad. Speed is very slow. I guess it's 0 KB. I'm in Kenya. Let's look where you have my store. Under my store, these are some of the, maybe if you want to edit the store name, and edit here. If you want to edit the store owner, this is the name of, you can also edit there. The email address, these are the email address, the people they are going to be getting. I also have my country is the United States of America. You also have the zone, here you have the Florida. You also have the sort that is expected, that is in the setting under the date expected, and maybe if you want to switch to default currency, let's click and see. Let's click and see. Again, at this point you can click edit and say it's true, save. So it means if a user change the language of that your website maybe to French, the amount money have to be transferred in French currency. Then you have set extra order email too. Then you also have use, as you can see in our shop here. Let's click at like this product. You see what you mean. You can see here, this URL is not search engine friendly. So this is where now you have to make them safe, so that it will be search engine friendly, and again it will be good for visualization of your self. So let's maybe update this link and see what's going to give us. You can have action DVD movie. I think it has been updated. So let's see, it has been updated. At least now the product has been updated. It does not have much of the IDs here. And what else do you need to customize here? You can display prices with tags, show category count, show address and phone. You don't need to show them. Default search operators. Let's see. You can edit here. This is add, not all. So that's how now you can be able to customize my store depending on the way you want. You can even allow a guest to tell a friend about the product in your website, because you want to make sure that your product or maybe your categories reaches as many people as it can, so that you can be able to increase sales. So that's my store. They also have the product listing. Under the product listing, you have the product image going to be displayed, the manufacturer of that product, the model, the name, the price, the quantity, the weight. You also have the also display now button column. You also have now to display the category, and again you also have to display the previous or the next navigation bar at the top of the page. So if you don't want maybe the manufacturer name to be displayed, you just edit and put it null. Maybe let's see here, maybe you have the manufacturer name, you don't have to be displayed, so you can just click where you have edit. Then at this time is now when you'll be in a position now to get everything. Then you also have the sessions. You also be having the sessions. These are the sessions that maybe are going to be given on the site, so you can customize them. If you want to be tracking people IP address, if you want to check the user's agent, this is where they came from, the browser they have been using, and also the ISPN, the internet service provider, from where they are coming from. So you can make them right, you can make them true. Then the other one is where you have the shipping and packaging. This is the country of origin, that's the where your product will have originated. You also have, maybe you can change the country of where your product have originated. And also again you also have the stock. You can change depending on maybe the way you want them to appear. So these are some of the stock category that you can customize. You can allow checkout, you can subtract stock, you can check stock level. You also have again the other one part where you can yonder this again at the store. Then the last part where you have the stock logo. This is where maybe if you want to change this logo, the one that you have the oscommerce, this is the point now where now you change the logo of your website. So you have to customize depending on the name that you want to give for your website. That's the time. This is where now you are going to upload your logo. You also have to make sure that the file, it is in PNG format, so that it will be accepted, and again it's going to be stored where you have the store logo. This is one that we have. So when you click choose file, you have to choose one file from your computer system, so that you can upload it now to the website. So that is now about the configuration of your oscommerce, and you can see this is the basic basic content that or the basic configuration that you need to make, so that your website will be able to function well, and again the product will be displayed in the right manner. Your customers again will be able to interact with the website in the most efficient way. You have the best logo. You also have given the shipping and the market and the packaging of your product, the country of origin where your product will be coming from. You also have to where now you'll be having the images, when you are uploading the images for your product. You also have the time, and also the size of your images. Again, the gzips, that's where now you have to compress the data of your website. So that is now how you configure your oscommerce website. And again, thank you for watching, and let's see through the next tutorial where now you are going to see about the customers. Bye.